Okay, here's another video about how to customize these mechanicals a little bit more. They're also called mods. Um, Earlier I was telling you about the two different battery sizes. Right, one's bigger and one's smaller. The main difference why guys or girls care about that is because if you vape a lot, then your batteries go very, very quickly. And if you have a bigger battery, then it'll last longer. Okay, some guys go through 2 or 3 batteries a day. For me, it doesn't. I haven't even gone through 1 battery a day. The other thing is that for me, it'd be aesthetics. I think it looks cooler small, but maybe someone likes it to be a little bit longer. Okay, so as you can see, there's a piece right here. This is called a sleeve. Okay. And this sleeve allows you to have a bigger battery. Okay, you could see this. Essentially, if I want a bigger battery, I'm going to attach this guy to this and extend it so that I can fit this guy. Okay, or if I want a shorter battery where it's just going to be this short instead of this long, then I'm going to remove this guy. Okay, so right now I'll show you how to remove it. So remember to always try to lock this thing. Okay. So I want to spin off the third one. So make sure you grab that. Spinning off the third one. Okay. So again, here it's threaded right here. Let's take out this battery. It's threaded right here. So I could also just make it super long by adding this thing on. Okay. Oh wow, it looks so much nicer when it's new. Okay, so it's super long. What you could do is add this in, and bam. Now you have one that is really, really long. Okay, but a little bit off-colored. Or you can mix match it. I think this you could probably fit 2 batteries in it, 2.5. But let's say I want to use this guy, so I'm going to take this one off. I'm going to take this one out. I'm just going to put this guy back on. Okay. Boom. Okay, don't force it. You don't want to mess up the threading because it's metal. If it messes up once, then you're going to probably mess up the whole thing. I think it's really delicate inside. Anyway, so bigger battery goes in. Boom. It looks like it will fit nicely, right? Then screw this on. Okay. So now essentially it should work, right? Essentially if I press this on, it should turn on. But in this case it's not. Why? Because if you hear that when I shake it, the battery isn't tight inside. There's too much room, right? So what I have to do is essentially push the battery up or push it down so that it stays connected. Okay, so when I do press this button, it's gonna connect all the way through. Right now it's like I'm pushing it and the battery is still like down here. Okay, so how you do that is this. On top of the atomizer, there's one more piece that you could take off. Okay, which is this. You could spin off this ring. Okay, and then this whole top will come off right here. Okay, you see that? It's like the bottom side, but the top side of this thing. Okay. So what this does is that there's 2 different pieces right here. Okay. They do 2 different things. Okay. This bottom one comes out and is to push the battery down. Okay. So let's see if it works. If I extended it, and let's see if it pushes the battery down. And you know that it's good that when there's no shake. Okay. Feels tight. Try to squeeze this one on. Okay. Or turn this one on. Shake. No, there's still some shake in it. Okay. So what can I do? I can take this off, and I can, you need to play around with this to see how it works, but I can spin this one down. Alright, no more shake. Okay, does it fire? Yes, it does, and no shake. Okay, so let's say I'll show you what the top one does now. Okay, so you see that there's two different ones. This is for the battery. This right here, the second one, is for the atomizer. Okay, you can see that there's a gap between the atomizer and the top part here. Okay, most of the time I do not want that gap because it's not going to affect it in any way, but one, it doesn't look good, and two, I think that water could get into that area and kind of mess things up, or you could get dirty under there. So I'll show you again what is under the atomizer. It's just a screw. Okay, really simple. So you see that guy right there? That is this controlled by the second ring here. Okay, so let's say this atomizer, it needed to go down to close a gap, right? So what I can do is to take the second one, not this top one, not the battery one, but the second one, and screw it so it comes out just a little bit more. If it comes out this way, that means that the atomizer could go more this way. Okay, so let's screw it back on. See what happens. Boom, flushed. It's flat now, right? And after it's flat, I want to screw it back in so it's in full contact. And boom, it's in full contact. And then now you're gonna have to see if it still fits on the battery, because, well, I don't know how to explain this properly. Okay, good. Boom, down. Finished. Shake, no shake. Fires, fires. Good. But anyway, I think that's a little bit out of what we want to do. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set it for you with a small battery and just enough space so that both of the atomizers will work. Okay? Alright, bye.